this my real home. Wanna get by you happiness, and the name don't make you whole. Sick of this with relationship, feel somebody's in my soul. Only at the time.
I'd like to think the best way to describe us is, just two individual musicians that have spent a lot of time doing what they're best at, which is production, playing of instruments, recording, everything to do with those elements that make up what we do as musicians and producers and whatnot in this industry. And after a 12-year hiatus, of course, we bucked up again and decided that we were going to put our fortes to use. And I started singing on some tracks. He'd start playing some stuff from scratch. We'd throw it back and forth where I'd go back on the keys and he'd do what I was doing, and before you knew it, we had some magic happening. So what we're trying to do here is we're trying to just fuse two great talents together to make great music and work on our own ventures as well for individuality. So that's the best way to describe it. But as for right now, we're I guess you can call it somewhat of a tag team to be reckoned with.
The song's called, for short, LATT, L-A-T-T. We've been tagging that everywhere, and it's Lonely at the Top. And when I say lonely at the top, everyone's got a plateau they get to, that's the highest they've ever been. So I'm not a millionaire or nothing, but this is my top of everything in life. I'm at a really nice peak. And you'd be surprised when people say, it's lonely being rich, or it's lonely having money, or things change. It's very true. You get a little lonely. You become a resource for a lot of people. You think of decisions in life a little bit differently. So I wanted to sort of point out a little bit of a lonely weak spot in my patch of life right now, which was going through a relationship that is doing this and getting lost somewhere in the middle while filling yourself with materialistic things. I can't believe I suffered from it, but I did it, and it became lonely up here. So I wanted to express that, and I felt like I lost myself a little bit here and there. So Lonely at the Top. Got lonely, poured it into a track, and it turned into something beautiful, organically, naturally.
How did we get to this spot? Okay, well, this spot took 12 years to get to, I guess, for me and Norbz. On my own, I've done several shows throughout the city. I've had stabs at the industry with both material on the radio and did a video and a song with the local artist by the name of Carlito, and did pretty well. Maestro Fresh West was on the track. It got a reception, great radio play. I had a couple of my own solo songs out as well. But I think for me, most importantly over this time is just there's a harmony that happens between a producer and an artist, or a musician and a producer, or whatever it is. And for me, I guess that's where it didn't sit well. Not no offense to anybody out there that I worked with, but it's just you feel this sort of harmony in your soul when you work with the right person, and your thoughts get translated and theirs get embraced as well, and you can sort of just make this whirlwind of beautiful music with no reservations. You come back to the table and it's like, okay, I see what you're saying. Can we try this? Compromise. Just easy music, because that's what it's supposed to be. You're supposed to have fun making music. So we got back to this place where we were 12 years ago when we first met, and we got part ways for whatever reason. That doesn't need to be spoken about, but we bucked up again, and we realized fate has it. We actually live a street away from each other, not knowing this. And then through the power of Facebook and other social medias, we made it happen. We met in a dog park. We talked about what we were doing for the past couple of years, and then we just said, hey, why don't we make something right now, today? So we did just that, and the rest is history.
I think everybody's going to be able to relate to this to some degree. Guys, girls, young, old, first loves, big losses, big gains. Those that have been through success a few times in life, and I don't just mean financially, I mean just knowing yourself as a person, becoming self-actualized. But I would say it caters mostly to those just like us, creative souls, lost souls, people that are having a hard time making decisions in life, which is pretty much everybody, every day. So yeah, we cater to everybody. It's hard to narrow down a demographic or who we're trying to reach. We're trying to reach anybody and everybody that'll listen, that likes good messages, good music, and a positive vibe throughout the journey of the music.
Our project, the way we're doing things, we're living it minute by minute, second by second, day by day. So 5 years, I don't even know what to tell you. 5 years might be, at the top of the Swiss Alps, and us just doing some crazy things, like building a studio up there, and eating Toblerones or, you know, some crazy stuff like that. Or, you know, we will be touring the world and maybe sending this message to the rest of the world. You know, the children are really important. And what's important for them to understand is hard work, you know, trusting the right people, having the right people around you, and following your dreams will actually get you results. And that means not letting people get in your way. Even if they say they know more than you, they don't always know more than you. It's just allowing yourself to grow and embrace the mistakes and the things like wisdom that people pass on to you, and use it where you see best fit. And it's not going to work right away. It might not. It definitely hasn't for us, but we're just going to keep chugging along. And 5 years from now, we hope to be saying the exact same thing in a better place, and with the obvious, you know, more money comes more problems. Well, I don't necessarily care for the money as much as I care for the music.
Mykal and I have a very long history, but in brief spikes. So 12, 13 years ago or so, Mykal and I met up and we did some things musically, and it just didn't work out, and we sort of phased away. And Mykal had his 12 years of refining his journey. I had my 12 years of up and downs, and just as I'm at my peak and I'm in this is karma working. I love karma, I love philanthropy, I love never burning bridges. We reached out to each other and discovered we're like neighbors 2 condos over. So we said, hey, let's meet up and just talk and see what happens. It really quickly became a like we didn't miss a click from the 12 years. He's still the same guy here. He's grown as a man, I've grown as a man, but we're still these lost little creative kids in a sandbox playing with our toys, the studios. And it became a beautiful, like, you're still doing that, eh? Yeah, me too. Yeah, I finally had some success. Yeah, me too. I had a studio, so do I. I have a girl, so do I. I live right here, so do I. Let's go shoot something, yeah? Yeah. We ended up back here in the studio, and magic just started happening. And it was, again, we're using the word organic a lot because a lot of this business relationship, friendship, music journey, we don't really know what to call it yet because it's just 2 very creative, expressive people kind of joining forces and making magic happen among a platform of ways to express yourself, being music, video, dance. So going back to the 12-year journey, it was almost premature, I think, if we would have done things back then. I'm kind of glad we waited till we were both ripe as people, as individuals, where working with others is hard. I've learned over and over again working with others is a hard fit. So Mykal and I work together really well, and we complement each other really well, and this track is a good example of that. We vibed on the beat together, we vibed on the vocals together, we vibed on the dance together. We are the music crew, the production crew, the film crew, and we never want to lose that. Even if we do go and explode, we kind of still want to do our own stuff and be in control of our own journey.
How do I feel about this track? Oh man, how do I feel about this track? How do I fit into it? I am in the track. I am the track just as much as Norbz is the track. From the first metronome tick tick to the first chord that was played to the first wow, that rhythm sequence sounded really ridiculous. That was all organic right here, like the 2 of us. You know what I mean? Whether it was the keys or the drum or even the vocals and the layering, it all stemmed from 2 dudes. And then we decided, hey, you know what? Let's take this to the streets and shoot this. We didn't call anybody. You know, Norbz has, you know, fortunately for the both of us, he's got the means to just pop out a super ridiculous Rebel camera out of a closet with a equally ridiculous lens, and we were like, you know what, let's go out at night and just be ourselves. So we shot it in the park. We shot all over our, you know, our beautiful city of Toronto, and I think it came out beautifully. The song speaks for itself. I mean, I don't even want to go there right now because it's lonely at the top, and you guys can finish that because you know what it goes. But other than that, it's a beautiful thing. I just can't wait to work on the next project. So stay tuned.
It's true. We'd love to see what other people can do with our stuff. I'm still shaping my voice and my flow, and I love that Mykal can help me with that. He kills me. He's like, don't ever say that, but I want to say it. He kills me with vocals and rapping and singing to an nth degree, and it's great because all these years I've kind of lacked that in the studio. My beat production game is par, my video game is par. I rap and sing and whatnot for exercises here and there, but I'm always trying to improve and shape myself to really find my voice and be confident with it, and Mykal's bringing that out of me really, really well. Just like Mykal's helping shape me, we want to help shape you guys, the up-and-comers. The beats and the vocals are both going to be yours to play with. We'll give you guys lots of stems, and you guys can rap over them, or you producers can remix it and take the acapella, chop it up, mess with it, and resubmit it as a video response underneath this video on YouTube. And the download link should be in the description, so you guys can take it, mess with it, respond to our video. And we don't want to announce a monetary value or what it's going to be worth or whatnot, but there's going to be a big prize involved later on when this gets a little bit more buzz. And I'm going to tell you now, you want to make sure you're a part of this if you want a chance at that prize, some notoriety, some street credit, some production credit. So we look forward to the competition. We're going to create for this.